That was the unfortunate part of it. Look at that. Actually, we're going to get a pretty fiery start here to the pistol round as it sends straight through into Arcade here. Nuki actually the one to open up onto CNED though.
And Nuki's my player to watch in this one. I want to see if he can be that X factor that might be needed. But Link going to take matters into his own hands and find two for himself. So the site's well under the Ascend banner. Spike can be safely planted. Vova's creeping a little closer. Maybe I'm lying to you. How has he gotten Link out of all of that? And the 2v3 is not impossible. Managing to turn the flash, but no swing. And Starkso, I mean, 39 HP. He's not impossible to remove, but the double stack towards Tower is the tricky part to try and get around. Nuki still looking for it, and there's that contact found. So they've removed Vova from the equation, leaving just Nuki alive now. And yeah, that's when it all comes together perfectly. Ascend.
Well, and that's what I'm most excited about here is Ascend can kind of lean back towards those sort of fundamental aspects of their gameplay.
Okay, so Monster trying to set up Starkso to get that free fight towards Tower, but Hoodie's... Hey, he was suppressed, he was somewhat flashed, and he's still got the angle. Good for another... Oh, Monster, that's unfair. That doesn't feel right that he wins the fight. And that 3v3 begins. Spike not planted. And Meadow looking to try and find a gap on that smoke. Nothing being provided here, but a barrel noted. CNED now seen. Beautiful. Meadow, good shot. Removing CNED is huge. It isolates the two on the side just a little more. Nuki finds Vac, and now it's Monster. This is tough. He'd have to find some individual fights, and actually Meadow gives him one. That worries me. He's got his knife back up, so he could identify another player's position here. What can he note? Doesn't want to tap on the spike yet. Yeah, okay, spots of over. Nuki unnoted. Nice approach from Nuki. Didn't... He's still got one smoke to commit. That could make it uncomfortable for Ascend, but they still got the wall from Starkso, so that kind of negates that. Monster on the start already, and now Meadow just puts himself in the line of danger. Nuki's got his back, CNED goes down. This is still looking okay. They haven't been able to breach towards the site, right? They haven't been able to crest through and work towards the spike plant. This is a really nice hold. Oh, that could change things though. Gonna force him away, and Back takes the space right back, securing safe passage for the spike, allowing that to come through. Monster isolates Mixwell, who kind of went ahead when the other two couldn't find impact, so a little disjointed in it. But now Nuki and Hoodie, the two danger men here in this roster, I still feel. Vax found Hoodie, and it's all on Nuki. This man can be an absolute beast, but Vax just steps out, nonchalant, walks utility, and once again, Ascend get to run what they want.
Again, Hoodie, though, he's going to be put in this position to really hold down and win out this 1v1. He wins it, but he's down to 8 HP, though.
Yeah, but look at the success elsewhere. Mixwell down, Hoodie down. Even with one bit of success going their way, it's instantaneous favor for Ascend. The ult comes in, finds very little, but buys time, if anything. Oh, no. HP a little low on a couple of players. Actually, Monster just straight up gives up on life. Meadow gets the happiest kill of his life. Like, oh, great, didn't even have to see him. The post plant. Bear in mind, Cena does have his tour de force in hand now. Those late smokes keeping them held back.
And a molly inside that smoke to the right as well.
Ooh, didn't even know the molly. You're absolutely right. CNED gonna isolate Over coming back in through CT. Great trade for Nuki. Still wants more, gets more.
Wow.
That's the difference maker.
So whether or not they're going to commit to this hold, the knife might actually deny that. Well, Nuki's dealt with it.
Knife gets denied. And there's the ult coming in, but he was stunned up. Oh, and Ascend. Let's see where the trades go. It's Monster. Okay, gets Moto down, and now A's somewhat open, but the rotates are coming in. But look at that positioning from CNED. It's full nats, baby. Look at this lurk, and look at Mixwell. He thought about it. He considered it for a second, and rightly so. And now you got the just dip away, CNED. That's beautiful.
Actually, Starzo's just going to dial up the pressure towards site, reading that there's a little bit of a weaker hold here. Still comes through, can't close out that kill off the Nuki, though.
I quite like the switch up though. Just taking the fight towards Arcade rather than pushing up towards Tower, but it does leave vulnerabilities, and now they're losing out. Link's gone down, the pop of the ult, it's in danger, and he knows it. Oh dear, that's terrifying. With that, surely Nuki just posts this. How is CNED here? How is he here? Oh, CNED's got him, finds Nuki. I don't know how that didn't just get sent into Tower. Maybe just not aware that CNED could have got there. Classic as well. 10 seconds, where is that spike? It's on the site itself, but certainly far from planted. And surely Mixwell just plays the clock, right? Oh, my word, he swings early. It's
misplays in terms of utility on that series the other day. Starzo straight through, though. He's actually caught the stun, but he's still going to challenge.
He found Meadow. Okay, so who does this guy? Ah, Link's making up for it, man. He's like, all right, I felt silly before. I'll make up for it now. Just gets to prize them out of any danger. Now, with that smoke towards ropes, Mixwell going to be struggling to find his way in just yet without taking such a high risk. 2 flashes for Hoodie. The knife as well.
They got to consider the save, surely.
Well, one of them did. Or maybe they didn't, I don't know. Hootie was kind of spinning back around towards ropes. He's got to know the other player's close to knife. It tells him as such, and Link just the safest player. So well, the pace to Neon, just... And a selfless player too. I think that's something you have to kind of highlight if you're playing Neon in that way. Now we have the ults coming in, so let's see if anyone really escapes it. Mixwell looks screwed. But actually, how is Hootie finding two there? Tell me how.
Towards Vac here in CT though, whether or not he can pick up one of these kills, they have to get aggressive.
They've got to be aware, man. They've got to be aware of the chance that someone's push. And again, really diligent from the split towards A main. And, well, Vac actually gets a chance at this. It's a really slim chance. So we know there's two coming through main. Try to isolate the player on sand. The right choice as well, but...
Lots of information on the back of the knife. Ascend are going to look to re-aggress here. A ton of damage done.
Dangerous games. Yeah, you're right. The flash is decent. Meadow so far to find CNF, though. Again, the damage is great, but the shutdown's not coming in. Mixwell's picked off Monster, and he's still working his way up by main. Back to the left, notes it, loses it. Back, outdoing Mixwell. Making this to a 3v3 the time. Oh dear, Nookie catches Vac completely unawares. And G2 again, all that initial damage. Doesn't get forced off the angle just yet, and his support system's in place from ropes, but there's the pinch. So now, off the back of the utility, has to respect it and try and dip away. But he puts himself on the line to be traded, but no trade comes in, and Ascend so far, keeping G2 at arm's length. They've lost the site control, but no plant just yet, as the spike's left in the middle of the site. Nookie doing some damage, but it is a 4v1. Meadow, well, that's a lot of players. Be a lot of bodies. Not going to find it. Stark's clean enough. The site is there. Hootie's got the spike, so that should be going down. The smoke's still in place. Looking at the flank here, Stark's got contact. Stun goes in, and you're going to have the swing as well off the back of the old Monster. Really nice approach from Ascend. Link's timing is gorgeous. Coming in through the door just as the pinch approaches. Now Meadow's still done well to at least try and do some damage. Give Hootie and Nookie a chance at this 2v4. But the res is going to come out. Monster back on his feet. And Hootie has to try and get proactive, find a pick somewhere. Oh, this is really uncomfortable. Hootie doing the best he can. Too many angles, too little space. And at bare minimum 3, so it's a lot. And CNED's still on this angle, right? They still haven't been able to push him off this angle, so you gotta wait for that utility. There's the first piece, gets to re-step in. Hootie's got the angle first. Great work to take him down. Now the engage off the back, but the re-aggress. Oh, Link and Starks are in combination, but the overstep from Monster gets punished by Mixwell. The trades are back and forth. It leaves it in a 2v2. And where do you put your stock? You got G2's headliners, right? Nookie and Mixwell facing off against Link, the new addition, and Vac. This is gonna be a tough battle. I like that Mixwell got proactive, but take it down to 10 HP. Vac gonna try and make
oh my god!
Oh, and he dodges! Oh, speaking of dodging, Mixwell just ducking his head down. Bullets flying past. He's got 10 HP.
How is Mixwell alive? How is he alive?
I don't know. This seems so ridiculous. Another smoke comes in just on the spike to allow to get it to halfway. He's got to find Link. He has to find him. He can't do it. Ascend player.
Engagement we were talking about, the G2 need to isolate in the early round, so let's see what they can do with this advantage. Still got 3 ahead of this though. Nookie gonna come through. Hootie will follow. Over with the orbital strike. Just one left to find. It's CNED. Make his way back through spawn. Not before he can even cause any problem.
This is weird. This is straight up weird.
There's no way. This time he's gonna be. Oh, okay.
Underhand flash is good to force Nookie off the angle. Gives a little space for CNED. The trade's perfect.
Oh my god.
Nookie, large and in charge. The 1v1 and CNED pins him to the ground. It's going to be 12 for Ascend. On the other side, Ult's getting burnt up. Vac one away from his, but the battle really coming down.
Setup here from Ascend though. 4 people early on. CNED actually going to open things up.
And the follow-up, Ascend are making it hurt. They're getting pushing further forward. They need a couple of kills here.
They need to be aggressive,
as simple as it is. Yeah, they need to kind of stick this line. And Ascend should know that, right? Like, you know what your opponents need and what they want, and that's going to buy a little bit more space. They've got to capitalize, though. And it's not enough. I don't think it's enough at all, and neither does Link. Going to find 2 and leave Mixwell. The last man standing! He made such a good go of it. He tried his best. But try as you might, Ascend going to get the defuse, and that is going to be map 1 on Raps.
Beautifully played as well. Like I said, just time and time again, this end were putting themselves in a position to just dampen, just take away some of the key components.
Contact, if anyone swings from sight, would either be that or CNED, potentially, with that frenzy still in hand. I'm already going to be pushed out of position.
He's not checked upon.
You're going to get checked on, surely. Still gets away with one, which is more than he should have had. And the wrap from Starzo so good. He was waiting in garage. Oh, this is so nice. Nuki now back in the site. Tricky to bring into effect with 3 bodies. Complementary angles for Ascend. And that's just perfect.
Didn't even get a pistol upgrade.
Okay. And pretty the correct read because of this money, and Nuki's done perfectly. Swats away CNED, and that's a lot of the punch gone from this round. This could be good for G2. You want to see it clean? Oh, dear. And that ain't clean at all. Fighting Hoodie as well. The HP so
Oh my god.
Link.
How is Link alive?
How are you alive? I don't know. I genuinely don't. Nuki's got to be careful here. Nuki's read it so well. Starzo still being such a threat. Oh, the timing. Yeah, that's really good. Using the Prowler just to re-clear garage. You can see him considering just swinging it. Still goes in, tries to find the fight. Plenty of damage. But now they have to try and clear towards the site. Oh, and they've got the Nightfall as well. Yeah, this is beautiful work. This is nice from Starzo. And maybe this is how it denies it. Mixwell catching all of that utility, has to fall away from it. But Ascend now get kind of cut in pieces, right? They haven't had that perfect beginning, and Avova on the double dip towards middle. This ain't bad at all. Yeah, the lockdown comes in, but they've lost so much space. This has to be from CNED. They've got to know there's another. They've got to know that Avova was around here. And the divide goes up as well. Oh, he gets a 1v1. Oh, I thought he could have maybe had that too.
How has this come to it?
Can both, it depends on the timing here, right? Like, they can both swing potentially towards long. And CNED's timing's going to be... he's lost it. Oh, no. Why? He gets a second go at that, but no, Meadow takes his life. And now Link finds one. The drop down's already come in. He's on the ground. Hoodie now boots on the ground. Sent out of this round, Link again. But a second check could indicate how close they are, how much commitment there is. And that's an Aldrone too. Okay, that's a lot of presence now. And Tina's just let rip towards Mixwell, needs the follow-up. No! Nuki denial! And the crowd didn't know Avova towards Suez. It just didn't clear him. So we're none the wiser. Avova gets away with safe pair of hands, because you know that we were saying about Avova, the clutch man himself, but this aggression's not stopping. Finally, a little bit of support behind it. Prowler dealt with, and they're pushing this one. Starzo's been killed by Vac. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal.
I'm not even sure actually if the Hunter's Fury tag comes through at the same time there. Curious to see, but Ascend actually managing to get through garage here. Meadow's got to be careful.
It was pinged. It was pinged. They were so aware of this already. I think Meadow does get wrapped on, though, maybe just unaware of the timing that they had for this. And I don't think they can escape this 3-play stack. The smoke's still up. So it does actually give them a little bit of cover to play with, but it does at least close the gap here. Mixwell sharp to it. Link's now gone. It's on Monster. A 1v4. We saw heroics from Leo. We're going to need something here, and that ain't it. Now the adjustment. They get to feel the pressure. All that KJ utility. You got Mixwell on that early rotate. Oh, Meadow made a meal of it. Avova's there quick, though. Players noted Mixwell almost over-swinging that, trying to find the challenge while the site was already contested, and Ascend with very little, making a massive deal of this one. Oh, and the shot from CNED sharp. Nuki outstays his welcome to CT. Well, and there may be no backing away at this point. Link takes a look towards back of sight, notes nothing. And now the pressure. Mixwell's in danger. Can he keep his life long enough? Finally, Meadow's there. He's got support. And they're being held up at long. This is good counter utility to slow this approach. And now the backlines are trying to address this flank quickly. They're holding onto the side for now, and Avova's found two. Vac and Link go down, and now they're pinched. CNED was already the walking wounded, and now he's the walking dead.
As well, the utility spread pretty thin. Actually, Ascend with another fantastic read. They know that there's a little bit of space to be found on B side, but Meadow stands his ground in garage.
Yeah, Meadow's doing really well here. CNED does isolate Mixwell, but Meadow again with a trade. Paranoia hits, but he can't do much with it. Closes to the gap with a TP, comes out of it. Meadow's just fine. 3 this round, and once more. Oh, divine work from Meadow. 4 kills. And Vac left in the 1v3. So many angles to worry about. He's going to go for the operator, maybe just to deal with Avova. Couldn't flick fast enough. And hey, G2.
Up the fault line set up here. The explosion probably going to come through from heaven.
Yeah, waiting for that now to come in.
On site for G2.
There's a horn going through, and Hoodie's still going to find CNED on the drop down though. Takes him away just as he tried to get towards the side. That post plant.
Yeah.
Got to be aware on the timing and the temptation, I'm sure, for Monster to just spray through that and just see if it can Oh, he's caught a glimpse. Does he jump down? No, he's going to actually hold on this. He's going to have faith on the boys on the side. And the trade's actually pretty good for G2 to go toe-to-toe until then. Monster and Link. This is difficult. Avova could be nasty with this, man.
I need a clocking vision.
Do they get the timing right? There's 3 players around this corner. Meadow. Oh, the flash is good. And the punish off the back. Oh, Vova and Meadow just decimate Ascend. They read that rotate so well. They've got to be aware that he was here, though, right? The smoke went up at perfect timing. He's got to know that something's up. And they're looking for him. And he's being given nothing. Spikes now down. There's the first contact. Finds Mixwell. Still good for 1. Still makes something of this. But look at what they're left with. Back in Starzo. The position swung on. Got greedy. Wanted to get that extra piece of utility invested. They found that timing window. And back finds ahead of Avova. Oh, and there it is. Okay, Nuki. Potential of this flash for the swing towards mid, and Mixwell's going to take space. Now, it's not like Ascend aren't here, but Mixwell wants straight towards the Link, and the Vac, man, they tailor-made that to tee up Mixwell to punish Vac, basically, to get that pressure towards the A-Link, but Meadow finding CNED as well. It's back all even, and this is madness. This is a real pandemonium-based round. Starzo with the aggress down a sewer, but Meadow is there, and Meadow is always good for these frags right now. Vac left on no HP, Link and Monster still standing. And Avova's probably got the read, of course he does. Look, these guys are playing like perfect Valorant, Mike. Just these two. Like, the rest of G2 are fine, but watch them play. They have such a good read on the game. Is Vac maybe the problem? No, Avova's already considering. He's already allowed that cross to come in, but look at this backfill. The timing. Avova goes and checks on it, but with 5 HP, Vac succeeds.
Actually, Meadow comes through and
falling away. All right, and CNED. 20 HP in sewers. The timing.
Spike down.
Surgical precision from the man with the Phantom. Backs out of there and leaves 3 alive. Now, G2 running on fumes, but they still have Meadow and they still have Avova.
They have the lockdown to play with as well. If they want to clear out. Vac does actually, he's held onto his utility here, so G2 do consider that. Did see a switch up previously with the placement of that lockdown. CNED, though, gets himself into a nice little off angle. He's going to find another kill. No way, CNED!
Oh, CNED! This is unbelievable. 20 HP, and he has been just like a surgeon's blade. Vac denies the...
So we're talking about this.
Oh, the gap to
this
respect it now.
of the placement.
Oh, and that's caught CNED. He's stunned up. Wait, Starzo's filling the gap. They haven't been able to springboard off the back towards the side. This could be so dangerous. Yeah, a flying Starzo's very dangerous. Takes out Nuki, and then managing to just somehow keep that gap safe between site and backside. Link catches the backline lurk. Avova's not going to have the impact he wants. CNED pushes in. They want this one done, and they get it done. It's 10. Now he waits patiently with that shorty. Now his support's on the side, but they're sitting towards CT. They don't want to get caught in no man's land, and rightly so. But now here comes the pressure.
My God.
Oh, he tries to make a run for it. Who near Meadow? There's the Meadow they needed. Finally reemerges. And now the 1v3. Oh, Link gets noted. So desperate to get towards the site. And tries to go for that quick adjustment. Maybe back through B. But the spike's down and time's on their side. In the dying moments, once again, Meadow finds that value. And what can Link do? 1 paranoia to play with. 1 rifle. Armor at his side. And 3 players to clear. And look at this setup. That ain't a fair fight.
You got the gravity well set up as well.
Oh, you're right. First swing had to be divine, and it's pretty much solid. No trade. Paranoia might have actually just caught Hoodie as well. He's clearing as quickly as he can, but time is now becoming his biggest opponent, and Hoodie is there. Meadow, Hoodie, and Avova on the line. And the rest of the year looking real free if you don't do the damage now. And
how quickly
they've
Starzo
committed to this walk.
What? Starzo's going to find all 3 of the kills with G2 actually progressing all the way through. Market Nuki now. Going to try and find something on the backside of this. We'll find the first, but second just slipping through his fingers of Over. The last man standing now. Starzo going to catch him just inside the astral form.
More set piece coming out here in similar scenes. Mixwell has to back away. Pop flash comes out from Hoodie, but the pressure's not particularly stopping.
Oh my God.
Huh? What on earth? Where did he just... What was that in combination with? How did he just get 2? I want to see that back, because I didn't see what comboed with that to be able to find 2 of them, though. Maybe.
Mixwell find the tag onto CNED with the Headhunter early on, but was it on the back of just the Trailblazer coming through?
Maybe.
Just a perfect placement of the paint shell onto Vac whilst he's in the Trailblazer, I think.
That could be the case. Oh no. What a disastrous start, but again, feels almost fated after that first round. The way things went down for Starzo, well, Nuki's got a bit of that. And again, I will never, ever underestimate Nuki on a race. Especially on this map. You talk about some specialists. Well, you got one here.
Never underestimate G2 on a thrifty either. They're going to come through. Hoodie's going to find another one.
Spike down.
Oh, he's not stopping. Yeah, Mixwell's gone down, but again. Okay, we go again. You can see how, like, dangerous. Oh, Nuki was there! Starzo was just, like, committing with the paint shell in hand, and he thought, oh, brilliant, I've got Mixwell on the run. No, Nuki had his side. And Nuki's got the upgrade. That's the rifle now collected. Hoodie now dealing further damage. Seen it on the back lines, trying to make up for this. And Monster's trying to slip through in the meantime. The Frenzy gets down Meadow. This is such a brawl of a game already. And Mixwell and Nuki have to address Monster, right? He's now an issue. The spike slowly coming through. When's CNED's knife coming back up? Does he get this anytime soon? No, not before the fight begins.
Oh my God.
Monster still finds value, taking down Mixwell. Nuki on the trade, going to keep this in the realms of reality. But still, the two rifles are sitting with G2 here. CNED and Nuki still...
Deep smokes invested.
Over and Nuki's still good for Nuki's position, man. That's
oh my God! He commits to the spray.
Now the secondary element is they do have those smokes coming in, and there it is. So Seekers. Oh, that's actually sick. It's just going to deny the Seekers any progress for the start. But it is going to be the null command coming in, so they should have relatively easier access to the site. TP was noted, so that's going to be taken by Hoodie and Avova. Where did Hoodie just find that kill? Ow! Flash now back up. He's got another one in another second. Nuki now making that progress start through Hookah. Hoodie is doing serious damage. Danger from elbow as Ling looking to try and commit towards CT swing. Mixwell all too aware of what you wanted. And Ascend get burned to the ground. Play with here. It'd be a miracle if they get that plant. Actually, they found Hoodie. Okay, 4v4. Another pick would be incredible. Oh, a missed shot from Mixwell. That's so dangerous. Oh, comes in. Nuki's stuck. He can't get out of it. Link's got him dead to rights. And a 4v3. How have they worked this out? The TP was taken. They're off towards the B side. Do they just jump this? There will be a spot here. Meadow can see it. He's got one. Cino in a critical trade. Going to get the upgrade too and get towards the site now. They need that plant and they need it 10 seconds ago, but Avova finds back. And now this is all in the air still. Plant finally going to come in from CNED and it's all on Avova. The clutch king of yesteryear. Doesn't get noted. Gets it.
Oh my God.
He gets the tag and he gets both. Avova finding two. Pinned in. They get cornered in for now.
I said they won't hear the TP though.
Oh, double-edged sword. Take that. And Vax kind of sold it a bit there. That's nice. That buys them maybe a couple more seconds. You can see them instantly turning and going, wait. TP?
Well, does Monster invest the Viper's bit? I mean, it's a 3v5.
That's what I'm wondering. Huh.
Poison's off.
Does he go for it? I feel like you need a pick to make it feel like a worthwhile investment.
The problem being, though, is that the closer G2 get, and if they do give away a pick, a Viper's Pit, the deploy time is...
It's still... It's sizable enough. Knife should keep him noted. Link's timing is everything. He's got a chance.
Oh, no.
He's just seen 3 players, but
Monster has seen it get killed,
it's looking
though.
dangerous. Yeah, they still answered back. Monster's here on a dirty little off angle too. That's a headshot if he gets it. Oh, he's playing the timing real nice. But G2 keep 3 alive. Tagged up, but still standing. It's a bit of a split fight, so if Meadow can find the timing, maybe Nuki's just going to unleash. Send it, gets it. Link now down, but a quick trade out. Starzo still doing the best he can, but it's not over yet. It's a 3v2. Somehow, some way, G2 again are pulling this back off, and Monster sat on the very edge of his smoke, praying that someone falls foul to it. Oh, and it's not going to happen. Mixwell finds it when needed, and G2 pull it off again. And then, because they're feeling that pressure, 2 smokes for Link, but the timing's going to be everything. They could just get ahead of this. 1 pop flash and they're through. Big information found, sure, but there's the pop flash and they're through. It's Hoodie decimating 2. Vac and Link go down, and that's the sight.
Gotta argue should be the round, honestly, with how this setup looks. The Trailblazer going to slow things down. Meadow able to reinforce here with the Poison Orb. Ascend have it all to do on this retake.
Okay, that's a good start. It's not perfect. It's not what you're going to dream about at night, but it'll get you the step towards the side there. Nuki now burned down to 2, still tries to stand, can't get it. Starkso's got maybe a say in this matter, a 3v3 now, but they have to get past the site in a bit of a whiff.
Somehow Ascend still pressuring through here. A 1v3 presented for Avova. Gonna fall at the first hurdle.
35 seconds though. Clock getting a little low for my liking here. Now, Monster, does he find this pick though? If he does swing, yes he does, and almost got the gun out. Doesn't quite get it yet, but Starkso does find Meadow, so there's still damage towards the site, and the plant didn't come quite in, so Hoodie now has to take up that job. Plant now down. Seeker's coming through. Starkso wants to work off this, gets the angle given, but Mixwell just holds down Mouse one man. He's spraying and praying for this one, and well, it's Hoodie answering the call. Link last alive, a 1v3. Damage has been done here, but Nookie just playing time, man. Oh, play silly games. Win silly prizes. Link now going to take a little bit more space. He's got a Phantom off the back of this, and okay. But
Guaranteed site control with Nookie's position in shower once again. Mixwell take the TP through. And it should be isolated. And Nookie over the top still finds it. He finds a second.
He gets a second. He gets a second. Nookie just popping the old sends it in. Nookie will do everything he has to try and salvage this round. Because that pick on Meadow could have been devastating to this. Quick flashes coming in, no one close back. Once in, gets the tag, not the frag. Mixwell good for it. And now Link in a 1v3 needs to clutch this out. This could be 11. This could be the first real look at the downfall of Ascend here. And they're all just standing in a line and fighting. He gets one of them. He's got 45 HP and he's still going to give it everything he's got. 3 bullets. Oh, he's got enough, maybe.
Oh my god.
I thought he could have done it. Mixwell re-peaks that.
Balls of...
Now the Nightfall note it. And the spam, they're so aware of their intent. So close to Monster. But it's Meadow to draw blood first. Starkso's gone down. And now CNED's all alone. Divide comes in. Do they still commit down this path? They want to try and find the information. They get both. They know where both players are. Hoodie's got all that info. Flashes and says, hey, you guys can stay there. That's cool. We'll take the site. But the swing for the answer back is twice as resounding as now CNED and Link, the last two alive.
Spike planted.
And there's a fight already beginning here. Avova so aware of what CNED may want to achieve, and the achievements are being squandered as Link has to face it. The music starts to play. And G2 now 1 moment away, 1 kill away from keeping their life, keeping a chance to live on. And Link's trying. Every corner contains a threat, and it's Meadow to do it. It could have been any of them here as G2 get to 13 and send a